So what is colorism? It's a definition. So this is one definition from Walker. Is this a prejudice or preferential treatment of same race people based solely on their skin color? So that's one definition. The other one is allocation of privilege and disadvantage according to the lightness or darkness of one's skin. So you prefer people or allocate privileges, for example, jobs, better grades or inclusion in neighborhoods or loans and things like that. Because the lighter you are, the well placed you are, and you get more privileges. The darker you are, the worse it is for you. Preference for light skin, white skin on a global scale. It's not just in Canada or in the West. You may see a German or a French going to Africa, and the Africans themselves will treat that European better than their own people. For example, you may see an English person in Uganda, and they go to a restaurant or a bar or a hotel. The concierge would want to serve the European first as opposed to African because it is something that has been globalized that he preferred people with lighter skin. For example, if you look at Nyakim, many of you know, calls herself Queen of the Dark or Queen of Dark, and then you have Marilyn Monroe. You don't have to be told because many people will just say, this is the epitome of beauty. She's beautiful. Her, may be beautiful in the context of modeling. South Sudanese will say she's beautiful because they're used to her beauty. Europeans will say, okay, no, one of the things they say, they just don't say this is a beauty according to our standards. That's not what they say. They say this is the beauty, naturally speaking. That means she cannot be beautiful. And if they consider beauty, that's to be condescending. So what they want us to say is not to say this is beautiful according to Europeans, this is beautiful also according to Africans. No, they want us to say this is beautiful by all standards. Asian standard, African standard, European standard, because our beauty is not a question of preference. It's not a question of perspective. It's a question of nature. That's how they say it.